All right, y'all. This is Street Church congregation. Come on in. And for first time visitors, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, now this video is going to be local. This is in my area. It's in my city. This happened in my city. I'm from Michigan. I live in Lansing. The city of Lansing is the capital of Michigan, the capital city of Michigan. And there was an incident here with a Michigan House of Representative by the name of Neil Friske. I don't know any of his background. I don't know any of his policies or his politics. I see that he's a person who is trying to stop the massive illegal immigration that's going on in in America right now due to the Biden administration. He's trying to get all kinds of bills put together to fight against that here in Michigan, because there is illegal immigration going on, and there's legal immigration going on. And it's sad because we don't even know, most Americans don't even know how legal immigration is processed. And what's even sadder is that we know how illegal immigration is being carried out in this country more than we know the process for legal immigration here in America. That's what's sad. And our politicians, like they always do, fail to inform and do what is illegal and unconstitutional to carry out what they want to carry out, to influence, to power pedal, because they peddling power to one another, and to keep us uninformed and misinformed. Now, this has nothing to do with his policies or any of the bills, but he is in a race for the district that he's the House of Representative for, because he's a Michigan House of Representative, which means he's a state representative, right? Not a U.S. representative, but a state representative. And he was arrested recently here in Lansing for what I believe is discharging his firearm. But here's what's suspicious, right? Because this seems like, with the vagueness of the information that they gave in the news article and where he's at as far as politically, right, that there's a big, huge race and that his opponent is tied to the deep state, which is the Democratic Party, which is the progressive, which is the liberals and the progressives, and those who would like to hold power at all costs and do what is unconstitutional and also illegal at times. There are people who would hold power at any cost. And to me, this seems like this is this type of situation. Now, it's all allegedly. And I could be wrong. And if I'm not right, I will give you an update and let you know that it was different, that he was at fault for what he's been arrested for. But the way they didn't have any official charge on him, the way that it was vague, his arrest was vague, even to the point where the DA, right, didn't have the actual charge of what he's being charged with to give him a charge. Lets me know, or is a telltale, that this could be politically motivated. That this could be one opponent going against his opponent through legal means to like suppress this man's influence to have victory in being reelected as the House of Representatives, right? Because they want those spots. And like I said, sadly, there are people who are in power who will do what is corrupt, illegal, and unconstitutional to stay in power or to gain more power or to better position themselves to be able to get their policies to pass that will cause certain citizens here in the United States harm and not good. It will benefit some citizens, but hurt other citizens in the United States. Also, sometimes their policies end up hurting all citizens, and nobody is spared the harm, the hurt, and foul play of the policies that they put in place. I will give you updates if I can give you updates, but his name is Neil Friske. They say that he's an avid Second Amendment person, right? And that was another thing that was a telltale. Why are you pointing out that he's an avid Second Amendment guy? Like, why was there a need to point that out? But you know what? The article left out the fact of whether he was a Democrat or a Republican. It only pointed out that he belongs to a certain committee. So his office made statements that gave me the indication that this could come to be a political attack from his opponent. Will you be able to prove it? No, because that's the one thing about when you attack somebody through legal means. Everybody has a cloak because it looks like it's legal. It looks like it's constitutional on the surface. And only appeals through the courts can, vindicate these people and rectify things. But by then, the damage is already done because the strategy is just to make them look bad through an arrest, through the charges, how they're worded, the narrative of the charges and the arrest. So the media and politicians are working together to create a narrative around the arrest. So it's three people: the law agencies, the media, and the politicians are working together to make their opponent appear to be unqualified and unfit. So you end up voting for a person who's really unqualified and unfit. And it's a horrible thing, but that's starting to become the norm. So this, what they call lawfare. And it's sad and it's wicked. And it's a wickedness that's in very high places. And we need to be mindful. And not come to a quick judgment on things. Search things out. Wait for more updates on situations like this. When it comes to politicians, politics, elections, all of this needs to be carefully monitored and pondered. You see what I'm saying? Because it's crucial we don't get it wrong. But like I said, if I'm wrong and this man was wilding out and he was discharging his firearms and it was unlawfully, if it turns out that he's wrong, then I will give you an update and do a video on that. On that, listen, like, share, subscribe, comment. If you know something about the Michigan House of Representatives, I'm talking about Neil Friske, and his situation, his recent arrest, drop a comment and let me know something. On that, listen, I'm letting the congregation out. This is Street Church. I'm going to let the congregation out. God bless.